we'll put in quotations here. That's when they first talked to me about it. But the thing was is that they were kind of trying to manipulate because they obviously knew the shit they were getting into. So I went in saying it was 12 and 16, and then they were talking to me. They showed their ages, and then I came out saying it was 14 and 16. That was the mistake, and then what was it? Then you made a few videos on it, Parlo, and then they started changing the subject or changing the stories, and I was like, okay, bro, let's talk. What's going on? And then the real ages. So then it went back to 12 and 16. I was like, okay, bro.
This really is I can interrupt.
So
like
here's the thing, right?
Like,
I was told so many times. I gotta tell you though, I was told so many times within these GCs that went around that he had received teeth. Right? I've heard that so many times, right? So it definitely did happen. It was admitted from Potamer and the girl that teeth was received. Received or given, whatever, however you want to put the perspective at. Right. I was told that many times. There was even a GIF of SpongeBob with the whole like teeth on chocolate that was sent, and he said, "This is the best way I could put it." Right. There's so many sources and even like old classmates saying like he would talk about it in school. I'm not going to name drop them because it's in confidence, but they did say like he would talk about it at school and all that shit. Right? So there's so many instances of people saying that he got teeth. So it would take some like concrete titanium evidence here to disprove it.
Mm-hmm.
I think the thing here is that the age is right. So
okay, Pete, shut up for a second. Regarding what Trav said, Pete already knows everything that Trav just mentioned. He'd look like a retard if he didn't know what he was talking about and if he didn't watch the videos. But all the videos, all of them prove that Potamer was guilty. So whatever bullshit Pete's about to cook up, it's not going to hold.
Well, the ages. You see the ages. They were both minors. So it's excusable.
No, that's not what I was
Well, no, I literally have already brought it up, like what laws they violated. Even though she's 12 and even though he's 16, it is still a crime. She has no legal ability to consent in Florida or in Texas. She would need to be at least 13 or 14. Yes, go ahead. Let's hear this.
Okay. So the ages, I think since they're so close to the
so close
just for, like the minimum are
you
like
think 12 and 16 is close.
12, 16, those are at the minimum of those laws.
No, they're not actually.
Okay, dude, Peter, you do realize that like the younger the people are, the more if they're within the same age range, the more maturity difference is gonna be like much bigger, even if they grow younger.
I know.
So,
I don't understand. This is what's
This is
confusing.
why.
Pete spent the past few months denying that it's ever happened, and now he concedes that it did happen. But now the
I never
ages are kind of
conceded that it's still alleged, and I'm gonna keep saying it's alleged because
not alleged.
Despite them admitting it.
They admitted it on 10 different occasions, by the way. It's not just one admission, it's like 10.
Yeah.
Again, it's like,
oh my god, what is this?
This is the essay to Potamer's mother. So before you ask, they are not at the minimum age at all. The minimum age in Texas is not even close to 12. It's either 13 or 14. The same with Florida, 13 or 14. It's between that range. I don't remember exactly.
I believe I'm a Texas resident. I believe it's like
I know.
I think it's 13.
So my buddy.
Dang! What?
Oh, holy crap, man! Holy shit!
When I say I researched this, I went through the actual fucking laws to go and figure out what law they violated. So I reference every single one of them.
Wait,
I reference how his mother claimed that he would not have known about sexual education, despite the fact it is legally required in Texas.
All right,
he
law
could
by
not
Mike.
legally
Wait.
at all not
regarding
know.
what Kate said, she did a lot of research and she wasn't even directly involved in this situation. Pete, have you done any research of your own?
It's all alleged. It's all alleged, you say.
You see, when someone admits to something, Pete, it's not alleged, it's confirmed.
Yeah,
Peter, you
Hodor
still
himself has admitted that he did it. He said he was worried about Yellow telling the truth.
The truth, well, like,
The truth that he had raped her, and she did. And then he proceeded to have her mother completely cut off her access to anybody so that they wouldn't get in trouble. And the reason why the mothers are doing it is because they facilitated this meetup, and it is a fucking crime. Because they facilitated it. It's a charge of neglect.
This should definitely be like something that should be handled in a court, because I think there's a lot of other factors than just what allegedly
the other factors in question. Yes, I raped her.
He flew all the way from Texas to Florida to rape a 12-year-old.
What insane factors? What insane factors? Yes, I did it. Yes, I'm guilty.
And he admitted to raping a 12-year-old. That there's no. They will look. The court would look at this and be like, "Yeah, he's fucking guilty. He admitted to it on multiple occasions, on different points in time, throughout time. Why would he admit it? And he knows what it is, obviously, because he was required to know this by Texas law. His school had to teach him or taught him that, which means clearly he knew, and he did it anyway."
Okay, but I'm just saying it's still alleged because he hasn't been.
It's not
like,
alleged. It's not alleged.
You realize this? It's not alleged because he has.
I'm not saying that it didn't
he has
happen.
stated it happened. It's not alleged
I'm not
anymore.
say that
As
it
soon as
didn't
he states
happen.
that.
It's still alleged because, like, I'm just saying it's alleged because he hasn't been like.
You have to.
How can it be alleged if he admitted to doing it?
This is brick wall mentality.
What's the quote that he did?
Okay, I'm going to search up the definition of alleged. Used to convey that something is claimed to be the case or have taken place, although there is no proof. There is proof. We have two testimonies: the victim and the fucking offender, saying that they did it.
And
It's not alleged anymore. It is an actual crime.
Some random on the internet says it's alleged, so it's still alleged, guys, right? Meanwhile, Potama, yes, I raped her. Yes, I raped her in the face, and yes, I would do it again. It's still alleged, guys. Still alleged.
It's still alleged.
Alright.
Open up the
Wait,
stage chat.
Pete,
Why is
Pete.
this closed?
Are you telling me we need to have like the footage of the incident in order for it not to be alleged?
RM, I think it's time to.
It's literally
absurd.
absurd. You're making these. This is a dumb comparison. Of course, you're not gonna have the actual footage. Maybe just because the majority.
But then, how did you debunk my?
admission-
You have a video saying debunking Paolo's video on Potama. How did you debunk it then?
Just look. I get Discord screenshots can be a valid form of proof.
Oh,
Yes,
they're real though.
they
So
can be.
so
They could be.
We have more than
just-
Discord screenshots. We have voice evidence of him saying it's true.
Give me the voice evidence right now. Give me a.
Wait,
quote.
it's public. You can go and find it. Parlo,
Give us the voice
Go send
evidence.
the
We
thing
have
where he
it's in
talks
the
about
fucking
You're gonna
video.
it being truth. The truth. Go
didn't
send
watch
How
that
do you not
thing.
know
You
the
can watch
voice
that
evidence?
right now.
The voice evidence has been paraded around for the past like 1.5 months. Like collectively, videos on his voice evidence have gotten like 1 million views. It's literally on Cormanx's channel. Potama admits to everything.
There you
It's pretty
go.
How do you not know?
There you go.
It's because he doesn't do
Lot of
his own
vagueness
research. He
in what
doesn't
he
do any
said.
research.
He doesn't want to acknowledge it. That's another thing.
Wait,
No.
Pete, are you willing to take an IQ test for us?
Wait,
If you're gonna
why
be
are you
rude,
defending
then like,
me?
what's the
No,
point?
why do
I mean,
you
you said you called me a manipulative gaslighter. I think you're the one who instigated it first. And then you then said that like I was like exposing porn to kids and shit. Would you prefer me to not call out Meep City when it was big at the time? Do you prefer for me not to have made those videos? Because R63 would probably have been an unbanned tag.
You could have still made those videos. You could just do a better job censoring it. That's the whole.
So me
point.
retroactively going back 3.5 years ago to 4 years ago because someone who's defending a child rapist told me to do it. Should I get my fucking time machine? Like, what's the point of bringing this up now compared to Cam Geyser, who was literally doing it as early as actually he's still fucking doing it? Your point's made redundant because the guy you're comparing me to is still actively doing it compared to me, who the nature of what I did compared to him's not even there, so verbatim that's gone. But two, the shit that I was doing was like fucking 4 years ago, like fucking hell, you were probably still a fetus back then. Like, you've got no point here. The point's retarded. And then, oh look, now I have to make a video debunking this shit, which I would much prefer doing something else, but now I'm gonna have to fucking make a video because little cave goblins are using this. Like some person on Twitter tried to use this as a got your point, and then I made like a response that took me 2 seconds to make, and I like ratioed their tweet fucking 6-1 because anyone with a brain knows how much of a nothing point this is.
I'm just calling out your hypocrisy on it.
There's no hypocrisy. There's no hypocrisy.
Pete,
There's
can
no
you
hypocrisy
take an
on
IQ
this.
test for us? Like, it might have sounded like a
Just being
joke,
rude at
but
this
no, I
point.
really want you to
We're
take an
actually trying to have a
IQ test.
conversation. Go.
Where is
I want you to take an
But you're
IQ test
telling me-
because
Yeah,
a lot of
right.
stuff is leading me to believe that
Okay,
you might
here's
be
what I'll
not-
say, Pete. There is no hypocrisy on this. There's a difference between shittily edited images and admitting to raping a child. There's a
And Discord
huge
mobile
difference.
screen recordings proving that he said it, and he never even denied the Discord mobile screen recordings, and he had ample opportunity to. Have you noticed in his like only response to the situation, he succinctly basically admitted to everything, saying the incident happened 3 years ago. The only thing he claimed was a lie in his initial response video was that it wasn't rape, because him and other YouTubers don't like the fact that we call it rape, despite the fact that 12-year-olds cannot consent, and it would be statutory rape regardless. But he was just denying that fact. He never denied that the incident happened in his original response video as well.
I just want to say. So
Yeah.
Hodemer was like he wasn't an adult yet, and it's not legal. Okay,
What?
it's not legal. It's not legal.
It's not
Like,
legal or
Shut up,
illegal.
shut up, I want to hear what he
Not legal.
has to say.
It's not legal if he allegedly did it. I'm just saying, since there's a lot of other factors, such as the fact.
Actors?
You
What's
cousin.
that?
Can I finish? Or are you gonna keep laughing?
Yeah, wait, let him finish. Let him finish.
Can I make a point, or are you just gonna mock
Yes.
me?
No. Finish.
Make
Finish.
your point.
Yeah,
What
bro.
I'm
Make your
saying
point,
is,
bro.
I just look. I'm not. If he actually did it, I think the court should settle that using like
I don't
the
think
law.
if is a question
That's how
anymore.
it should be. And I think there are a lot of other factors, like the
Other
fact that
factors?
they knew each other for a long time. They were friends for a long time before this. They
Pete,
knew
And
each
you don't
other.
think that's
Tell me.
alarming?
Okay. No, I have an important question. Pete, tell me. So let's say you're 20 and you've been talking to a child. Just because, and you've known them for what, 7 years? Does
29.
that make it right?
They knew each other when they were younger.
Actually, let's say one day
And
you
they were
were
both-
17 and you're talking to a 9-year-old and you've known them since they were a baby. Does that make it right for you to proceed to rape them?
Well, that's an
In the
that's an
face.
over exaggerated.
What do you mean,
narrative.
well?
This is
That's
exact.
a 20-year-old.
This is the exact
That's a
same
20-year-old.
thing. 17
Yeah,
and 9.
It's an adult.
Well, no,
And-
we're doing
and
17 and
if that
9.
was the
17 is
case-
not an adult.
You
If
think
that
a
was the
9-year-old
case,
is
if
an
that was
adult?
the case,
Pete,
then
can you? Pete, I'm
they
gonna
wouldn't
give you a
have met
very.
each
I'm gonna
other
give you a
when
very
they were
nice
both
question.
minors.
Pete,
They
I'm
wouldn't
gonna
have
give
met
you a
each
very
other when they
nice
were both
question.
minors.
Can you compare the mental cognitivity between a 16-year-old and an 18-year-old, please? Can you
Oh,
tell
that's
what's significantly
yeah.
different between that?
A
And then-
16-year-old
and then-
has
Not UK.
no
not
difference
UK.
from
And- And then can you also tell me as well, like, why you forget the fact that he like mentally abused her, and also she asked, "Can you rape me in the face?" And then he was like, "I'll think about that," and then turns around and says, "You know what? We're doing it right fucking here, right now," and then proceeded to do it, and then brag about it as well.
There's a
You
lot
know,
There is a
he bragged
clear
about it years
emotional
after.
manipulation.
He bragged
flip-flopping the
about
story.
it
I'm
years
just gonna say
after.
that.
Your excuse that like, oh, he was 16, yada yada yada. Well, he was still fucking bragging about it, like years and years after.
The problem is
So-
that there isn't a lot of like. So, what do you? Can you tell me? Can you tell me right now? What do you think they did together? Exactly.
Oh my god.
He
We'll have
stuck
to explain.
his joystick into her face.
and he's admitted to that.
Like, Pete, look at the GIF I sent in general. That's what he did.
Is it the SpongeBob? Yeah.
That's the same
Yes.
gif he sent to me, by the way, describing what he did.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
What do you have to do, Pete? What do you
Actually
think of that?
disgusting. I think this guy Knight needs to like. Oh, I can't say that. Can't say that.
I can't say that.
Can't legally.
No,
say
but
that.
I can. He should kill himself
run
now.
Okay, let's
He
let's
said it,
tone
not
it down a
me.
bit. Tone it down,
Yeah, you
tone it
said
down
it.
a small bit, you know.
He said it. Now be.
I don't.
So-
I'm not trying to defend anyone's actions. I'm just saying.
You are.
I'm not
I feel like
trying to
we need-
defend.
We would
Parlo,
need to
you're a
know
manipulator.
a little more about
We
the
don't need to
situation.
know
That's all I'm
anything.
saying.
We already
Pete,
know.
Pete, even with
There is a-
additional context, even if they've known each other for this long, like It's still a crime.
What
It's still a
context
felony.
makes it?
No
what
court
context
is
makes it
going
not
to
predatory?
say this is fine just because
Just
they've
put
been
the
friends.
fries in the
It
bag,
isn't fine.
Peter.
It-
It's
it's
over.
very
Wasn't
clear
fine.
he was grooming
What happened
her.
there wasn't fine. Absolutely. What happened there wasn't fine.
Yes. So,
So
why
you-
are
so
you
you
trying
concede
to
that it
claim that
happened.
Potimer is?
It happened.
There is some extra evidence out there that's gonna somehow
And how am I a
justify what he did.
manipulative
Which is, there isn't.
gaslighter? How am I a manipulative gaslighter?
Oh, let that
Are
one
these
be.
like blanket terms to like discredit me and make Potimer like the good guy?
These are
There's
just
only
just
one- there's
yeah,
only one.
Didn't you call me a pedophile defender when I
You are
just,
one.
made a
What,
counterpoint?
you're making it.
You are
Well,
defending-
you're
You're saying
currently
that-
defending
that it's
Potimer,
fine.
so how
You're
are
saying
we
that it's
supposed to say
fine
otherwise?
if that you said you got to understand the other factors, meaning that somehow if they were
Wait, wait a
friends for
second.
years before, it makes it like slightly better. That's literally defending. You're like
Wait a
you're like
second. Wait, not even regarding the Potimer situation for saying, but regarding Submotions, you joined the server trying to defend Submotions. Am I wrong in saying that?
Okay, hold on. So
oh no. Oh,
It's a yes or no. It's a yes or no. It's a yes or no,
Why
Pete.
did you do this?
can we just?
It's a yes
Okay,
or no,
so
Pete.
Do we want to keep talking about Potimer?
No, we're talking about Potimer. It's a quick question.
Because
Do you
if
support
if we're gonna talk
Submotions,
about
yes or no?
Submotions, I have a lot
You
to say
support-
about that.
It's a yes or no question. Do you support Submotions?
Yes. Why?
Oh,
Okay, you're a pedophile.
There we go.
So you're a
It's
pedophile.
over.
Pete,
It's
do you
over.
know what Submotions has done? That's the first
Pete,
one.
he's never know.
Tell me what he did. Go ahead.
Do you, go tell me exactly what he did.
Chat, can we clip
Yeah.
that?
Me? You want me to explain it?
Yes, I want you to hear you explain it. Let's hear what you have to say. I want to know
Let
exactly
me-
what you think.
Let me explain it. I have a whole document here I can use to explain it. So
He's gonna be using Submotions document. He doesn't even know.
I mean,
this.
let me get my reading glasses for this one.
he doesn't even know the situation. He has to read it out for the document
Yeah.
he's just gotten for the first
I
time.
know.
He doesn't.
Okay, can I speak, or are you just gonna mock me? Because
Yes.
this
You
is
can
really
speak,
fair to
Peter.
me. It's like a seven.
Hey, Peter.
It's a 7v1, and
Peter.
you're mocking me.
Peter,
I'm
there's
trying
a
to-
pretty
Be
lot of
quiet,
defender
be
here,
quiet.
Peter.
I want to hear what
Why?
document he claims to have. I want to hear about this.
Okay. So, what situation are we talking about? Are we talking about the Cine thing? Or the K
I
thing?
don't know.
No, we're not
The
even
one where he's a
talking about-
pedophile.
Wait. The fact
One-
that you have to
that's-
ask
that's
like
very
what
broad.
minor he's groomed, that should already say that like he's fucking guilty because you have to have like you have to differentiate between 3 children he's literally tried to prey
Number
on.
1 and number 2.
Wait, is it number 1, 2, or 3, guys? I'm kind of like that. I'm kind of losing track here.
Could be number 4, guys.
Is it door number 1,
yeah.
door number 2, or door number 3?
I mean, I might be a victim of Submotions because his content, like by looking at his content, it raped my eyes because of how bad it was.
Okay, do you want to
No,
explain what
no,
he did?
okay.
Explain to me what he did, because I know what he did. He just made a couple comments, and he never actually was.
He tried
No,
dating a
Pete,
16-year-old.
No,
when he was 20.
no, wait, Arhan, let me speak. Pete, he wanted to have sex with the 15-year-old when he was 20. Do you support that?
Give me the proof right now, because there is no proof.
Give me the proof right now. Give me the proof right now.
You know, let's show the proof in here because we had
This is
whole.
exactly
argument
this is
yesterday.
exactly what's going on with the Potimer situation. A lot of stuff is being made public. You clearly don't give a shit enough to actually look into it, and then you say they're lying. Kill them all.
I think the Potimer situation and the emotion situation are very different situations. So can we not compare them?
Yeah, exactly. You're spending 2 of them,
They-
not 1.
They are not. They are not
Let's
different
not forget-
situations.
wait, let's
other
not
than the fact
forget
that
about
one's a minor,
Kamgaiza.
one isn't.
He also defends Cam Guy. Wait, Peter, what's your opinion on Bonky Doge?
I love moral grandstanding, so I love Bonky Doge, and I love virtue signaling. I love Bonky Doge so much.
No one likes bestiality more than Bonky Doge. Zoophile pride for Bonky Doge.
Okay,
Peter,
so
what
I
are your
have a-
thoughts on that?
I have a question.
I support
Do
it.
you think he was actively trying to promote the personal things he was doing by himself? Let me ask you.
I think he jerked off to children. I think that's a fact. You support that, Peter?
Yeah.
Peter,
No.
Peter, what
I
would
do not.
what
But
would
when
your
did
mom
he-
say
No,
about
no,
this, Peter?
Can I speak? When did he ever try to promote that to his audience whatsoever? He seemed to
It
kept
doesn't
you-
freaking matter.
Pete,
no,
Pete,
wait,
it doesn't
you
matter
have
if he's
is that he-
promoting it to his audience. Even the possession of child porn is illegal. Like, are
You
pedophiles
find it,
actively
no.
getting arrested because their YouTubers telling their fans to go watch this child porn? No, it doesn't matter if he's promoting.
Who's the
the
victim?
fact is that
Who's the victim?
he's the victim. Is he? For
no,
watching
who?
child porn?
Who is the victim? Who is the victim?
Are you?
It's Blondie.
This is self-explanatory.
The children.
Child porn.
Pete,
Oh my god.
Pete,
The
are you
children that he was
slow?
talking
Are you
sexually to are the
slow?
victim.
Trav, I'm sure that has been well established at this point. Pete,
Yeah.
you were trying to defend a person. You were trying to claim that he's innocent when he jerks off to children. He follows so many lolly accounts. How do you defend this man, Peter? What would your mom say about this? Can I
He
speak to
like
her?
jerks off to.
And by the
freaking
way, for some
female content.
context, let me speak. Lolly is actually illegal in the United States. 100% illegal.
In Thailand.
You
It's
can't-
also illegal in Thailand, which
Yeah,
is where Baki Doge resides.
Yeah, it's
Why are we
Lolly's-
not bringing up that he followed like animal porn accounts of like otters in zoo exhibits
yeah.
with glory holes in the glass, saying like, and then they were drawing anatomically correct otter like private parts and shit. He's literally a zoophile and a pedophile,
I mean, that's bad.
like
on
a
all
2-in-1
its
special.
own.
Yeah,
We're
that's
talking about pedophiles here, which is why we brought up his lolly addiction. Peter, why do you defend this?
I mean, if
So
you
now-
defend zoophiles, it's just as bad.
So,
You have
Peter,
your own
okay, we've
correction.
established pretty well
Can I
now
say
that Peter defends
2 seconds?
Potamer, who
Can I
face
talk for
raped
2
a 12-year-old. He defends Kim Guys, who posted porn to children as young as 9 years old, aged up until 15, because that's illegal in Thailand. He also defends. We established Bonky Doge, right? I'm gonna say it again. Bonky Doge, who loves child porn and loves it a little too much.
A little bit too much.
A little bit too much. We've also established, based off of his channel, that he openly interacts and encourages his audience to interact with side eyes. Don't even get me started on that guy.
God. Oh, no.
Oh god.
So, Pete,
David,
Pete's not looking
David
good for you, Pete.
Williams go. Oh.
we get Lois up
be
here?
real here. Like, what's
Can
the
we
point of what's the point of moral grandstanding and virtual
Well, how
signaling?
about Banana Roblox? He pinned Banana Roblox's comment.
Did he really?
Huh.
Dude, Peter, Banana Roblox sent ass pictures to a 12-year-old. What are your thoughts on that?
Oh.
Ew.
Ooh,
Oh,
You know how old
Live
he was?
Peter
You
reaction.
know how old he was? Give me the age
Yeah.
right now. You know how old he was?
It's still a 12-year-old.
Yeah, he's
It's still a
15.
12-year-old, exactly. It doesn't make it any better. Oh, and the
was a
fact
young
that
kid.
Banana
He was a
Roblox is
young
trying
kid
to
when he
lie
was
about
doing
his
all
age,
these
claiming that he's
stuff, and you, like,
13 now, all
bashed
of a
him
sudden.
in
Like-
What is it, de-age? What do
Yeah.
we, like,
was-
establish
he was
new
pretty
medicine
much
that
a kid,
allows
like-
humans to de-age themselves?
Is he,
No,
is he,
he's
wait, is
Benjamin
Benjamin Button? Is this Benjamin Button?
Yeah.
Holy shit, it's Benjamin
Yeah.
Button. Wait, I know someone else who decreased their age by 5 fucking years. It's very interesting. It's a new fucking plague. Benjamin Button. Holy shit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
When I have that
Here-
de-aging shit, I feel old.
So,
Can we get Lois up here? I'd love to see Lois's reaction to
Yeah, yeah,
Peter
let's see, like,
gripping
Peter's
loving
life.
pedophiles.
where's Lois?
Peter, thoughts on Quagmire?
Oh, but the
speaking
pervert
of-
arc for fucking Peter.
Oh my god, wait. I've established a connection here. When I was looking through Bonky Doge's Roblox avatars, he had Quagmire on there.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my God.
Holy shit.
That might
There's
be
like,
some-
there's a pretty
Wait,
picture.
and
clear
Guamgo,
connection.
Guamgo. I remember when you had little kids in your Discord server refer to you as Herbert the pervert. Holy shit. Holy fuck.
Guys,
I love how you
What
call
if
this a
Peter's
debate.
Herbert?
I like how you call this a debate, but it's pretty much you just mocking me. Like, this is all this is.
Oh,
You're
Well,
just
yeah,
Have
mocking
I
you're
me.
the
mocked you
pedophile.
once?
Points are
I have not
retarded.
mocked you. They are mocked. I have not
Mocking
mocked
me
you
right
once.
No, I would never
You're
mock you. I would
mocking
never
me
mock
about
you.
other things.
I would never mock
How is
you.
this a debate? How is this a
how could
debate?
you?
You came
Pete,
on
the
here.
thing is,
Well,
we
because you're
would've
not making any cohesive points. Okay, let's let him speak. No, and this is the best thing. If he makes a mistake, he's digging himself a deep hole. Okay, it's a debate. Right, lock in. Pete, can you systematically go over? Can you systematically go over why Bonky Doge is innocent? First of all, I want to hear your case on that. No one interrupt. Otherwise, we're gonna fucking kill you and kick you out. Okay. Why is Bonky Doge innocent? First of all, we'll go over every person you defend. Bonky Doge first, though.
He didn't hurt anybody. He obviously didn't mean to follow his own account. It could have just been that he happened to have followed it because there's no indication. He was never trying to promote it. He was never trying to promote those accounts ever. It just happened to be that he was following it. It could have been an old account that he just so happened to follow his main on. And he also private it after.
Okay, I'll speak after.
Okay,
Tell me when you're done. No, let me speak.
He never
I'll
tried to promote it. It was a
Okay,
completely private thing.
After Peter
Hold on, wait.
finishes
I'm
speaking,
most
I'll speak.
familiar with the Bonky
He never tried to promote it.
situation.
He was
No,
audited.
comment in regards to the.
Okay, let me speak. I
Fuck
didn't
you.
even start you. It wasn't me. Peter, he has a Twitter account where he follows over 281 accounts.
Anyway, so
Okay.
I've got a question.
No, actually, I'm gonna talk about it.
Screw whoever kicked me out. He
Take-
follows 280
Okay.
accounts that have lolly, furry art, and so much.
So what creators will do if they're actually gonna go and do something illegal is they're gonna go make an alt. Alaskan Reality did the same.
Wait, no, Paolo's not up yet.
That is how
Oh my
Alaskan
God.
Reality sexted over 10 plus minors that we found in 24 hours.
So you're telling me that
He made an alt. And that's what they do. They're not gonna do it on their main accounts. They're not stupid.
They're obviously not going to do it on their main account.
Yeah,
because
exactly.
it's
So
children.
why would he be active on this other account if he doesn't supposedly use it and it's an old account?
Oh my god. Finally. Right, guys. While we're waiting.
Wait, guys?
Could we like lock in and not fool around? Oh, you.
Oh my
Yo,
god.
chill out.
Debate.
Fuck you. So
Okay,
like,
let's look in.
this is what they do. These pedophiles are gonna go on an alt account to look at this shit. It's not them not having access to the account or it's an old account. Even if it is an old account, it doesn't mean they didn't look at this and they weren't interested in this type of shit.
Yes, but that's not the point. The
So what's
point
the
is
point?
he never tried to share this with anybody. In
That's
fact,
not the point, Pete. It's illegal, Pete.
It's still illegal. Even if he never shared it, it's still illegal.
Pete,
let
do you
me
have
hear
the
him.
same
He's
Pete,
100%
do you have this
one
do you have this same
One
excuse
name.
to like pedophiles who watch child porn? Wait. Be honest with me. Do you have this same excuse for pedophiles who consume child porn? Yes or no? Well, they're watching it in private and they're not really sharing it with anyone, so it's fine, right? And if not, what's the difference between consuming lolly content, which is anatomically correct, little children who are getting like fucked, raped, beaten, eaten, fucking incest shit, right? All that depraved stuff, fresh from Japan. What is the difference between consuming that content that makes you not bad and consuming actual CSAM content? How does it not make you a pedophile or a predator for consuming that at the age of 23?
Lois, what are your thoughts on Peter here? Damn.
Oh, he's not hurting anyone, yes, but he's still a pedophile, and that's the point of the videos. He's still actively watching and jacking off to wolf penises and otter pussies, and the idea of people sticking their penis into fucking zoo exhibit glasses to penetrate otters. That's inherently zoophilic. How is that okay for a 23-year-old man to be doing? If this was me, you'd make a video on me, but because he's like
Well, I
a
just
fucking
wanna say-
Roblox animator.
I don't defend it. I do not defend it because
You clearly
personally
are.
do not think that's a good thing. But he never shared this to anyone. He never shared this to anyone.
I'm gonna
This was a
interrupt you
thing
right
he
here.
did
The
by himself.
keyword
He was
"fuck"
harming
says everything we
nobody.
need to know.
The problem, no. The problem is he was harming nobody. What did your video do? What did your video do? Because he's harming nobody.
Out him
What
for
are you
being a
hoping?
pedophile. Out him for being a pedophile.
Peter, even if he doesn't do anything with his account or he doesn't like publicize it, it's still a crime. You do realize that, right? Like, pedophiles aren't usually YouTubers, right? Well, actually they are, but pedophiles say it's not a YouTuber. How are they charged then? By your logic, how are they charged? Because they're not telling anybody they're pedophiles. It makes no sense. They're pedophiles because they're pedophiles. There's no secret of, oh yeah, they share it. It doesn't matter if they share it or not. It's because they are actively looking at this and finding
I'm confused how we're even talking about this right now. The point is that he's a pedophile. The video was made to call him a pedophile. The video is objectively correct. What's your problem here? Does he like kids? Yes. Does he like animals? Yes. If there's a dog, would he probably stick his pee-pee in a dog? Probably. Okay, I don't know what they do over there, but it's most likely that...
To make fun of him because he does weird stuff on his own.
No, make fun of him for being a pedophile and warning everyone that, like, why is there so many animators that are pedophiles?
It's good for him for doing quote unquote
Wait.
weird stuff, but there's a limit to the weird stuff you can do on your own time.
It's not weird, it's illegal.
Peter, I just
Yeah.
realized something.
That's what I was saying. This
Are you-
isn't just weird. This is just illegal.
Yes.
Peter,
This is
are
a
you
crime.
a fan of Codermer? Is this why you're defending him?
Here we go.
This is
Someone
a
just
genuine
remove Bongo,
question.
'cause he's actually starting to annoy me because he's literally just making these.
Oh, well, I'm sorry for
comments
annoying you,
talking
but
about
beggars can't be
situations where
choosers.
people are being called pedophiles.
You're defending pedophilia, by the way.
Since when? Since
Just
when?
now.
By
You're
by
also-
You
saying
just,
you can
just
do,
argued
quote,
that he's
weird
done,
shit,
he's harmed no one, so it's fine for him to consume like lolly child porn. Because it harms no one.
and yeah,
who
it's
is he harming?
and lolly is considered child porn.
Can I just make one cohesive argument for why that argument's
No,
retarded?
problem
If we
is
no,
there is
if we're going to make lolly legal, if we're gonna make lolly legal, let's say we make lolly legal, where it's like, guys, lolly's perfectly fine now, you can search up. That is going to get people who have got massive porn addictions infatuated in that content because it's so taboo, and they are going to see that content and get off to it purely because the whole point of lolly is that it's like little small people, little girls, and shota, little boys, which have the anatomical features of children. That is the reason why they get off to that. And eventually, they're going to be consuming all of this content, and then it will get to a point where their brain stimulates them that they actually want the real thing. So then they're going to get into even more taboo aspects, to the point where they're so desensitized to the content that they're going to want to search up CSAM content. And there's been enough pedophile rings where pedophiles have consumed shota content and lolly and shit where they now want the actual thing. And you know what happens when they start consuming child porn? They're going to want the real fucking thing. Hence Andrew G. Wicker, the fucking Mabucket guy who actually consumed child porn and then wanted to fucking do it in real life with people. Hence all the other pedophiles who've done the exact same fucking thing as well. EDP, he fucking loved child porn and sending shit pics to children. It's a whole fucking spectrum. You allow lolly to be legal, then they will consume that until they want to have CSAM, and then until they become predators themselves. In countries where lolly is legal, the child rape and child sexual abuse cases are lower, meaning there's a direct correlation between people who consume that content who are pedophiles and people who do and fucking actively engage in that. And it's going to get to a point, and you might be arguing, okay, then you just made a case for why it's good. Well, the more lolly is going to be made fucking legal, the more that shit's going to be spread around, and it's going to be less taboo, and it's going to be more infatuated in fucking porn circles, and more people are going to get pedophilic tendencies from consuming that content regardless. So so if you legalize it, you're just going to encourage more people to consume that, and then you're going to get a lot more pedophiles from that shit. A lot more. That's why it can't be legal. That's why you have to scare people out of that shit. That's why you're ostracized for liking lolly. There's a direct correlation between liking lolly and being a pedophile. If you're a lolicon, you're a pedophile. There shouldn't even be debate on that. The only argument lollies have every time they're called out for being a pedophile is that, oh, you must be projecting, you're a predator, and oh, you're doing a disservice to the word. It's literally just deflection.
Or just saying it's quote unquote not real, so they shouldn't be getting in trouble with it, which is also not okay.
Retarded.
Yes, guys, it's not harming anyone.
It's not harming. Oh, wait, that's the excuse Pete made. Oh!
Peter, we have your whole family up here.
Wait,
what would you like
Pete,
to say to them?
Pete, do you wait? Actually,
Hello,
I've got a really good
Peter.
question. Pete, do you defend lolly?
No.
Do you defend the private consumption of lolly?
So, like,
Okay, so
no, I do not.
this is everything we need to know.
No way.
No, let him speak.
I don't.
Okay.
I absolutely don't.
Actually, no. So you changed your mind?
I don't support it. No, I do not support it at all.
Well, you were gonna make a case, and then you went, actually no. So we're all really interested to hear what you were gonna say.
No, because I don't agree with it whatsoever. I don't think people should be doing that.
Okay, so
Okay,
why do you?
why do you defend Bonky Doge?
Exactly.
So rather than even try to tell him that's bad, not even like trying to tell him.
One of our videos told him
get in
it's bad.
contact with him. You think the best way to do it is to publicly humiliate someone because they did something private.
Oh my god.
Why
Your
is
whole family
every
is here.
family member from Family Guy here?
We're all confronting
ask
Peter
for-
Griffin, who supports
Peter.
pedophilia.
Well, I mean, Peter's going down his Herbert arc. So.
We need to play that one soundboard we have. We need to play that one. It's pretty.
What a
it seems
quagmire,
pretty
guys.
accurate.
Why? So sorry. Why are we like victimizing him here? He's friends with like people who send porn to children and child rapists, and
Yeah.
you know what he's done. And I want you to understand. This completely debunks anything here. Bonky Doge privated his account where he was following Lolicon like accounts, but he was still following them. He just privated his account now. So, like, either he's gonna make a new porn account and he's just gonna follow more people on there, or you're gonna start seeing his follower list trickle up regardless, and now we're not able to see who he's actually following, but you can bet your ass that it's fucking child porn nonetheless. So it's like your entire argument that he's changed and stuff. Oh, there's room for change. He hasn't. He's kept the account up. He's probably still got all these fucked up bookmarks, and he's still following the accounts that he was called out for. So like, what's the big fucking? Why are you defending him still? He's fucking retarded. He's still friends with Potmer and Cam Geyser. He obviously thinks that their behavior is alright or justifiable, or else he would have cut them off. He's like the only YouTuber who is still friends with them in private, who, like... Actually, you know what? I'm not even going to say that. There's probably a fuck ton more, actually.
Yeah, I don't think Peter here has a proper understanding of what is good and what's wrong. Herbert, how you doing here today?
Pete, child porn's wrong. What's your opinions?
I just find it immature that you're all in like, sure, laugh all you want.
Hi, Peter.
Avatars. It's not funny. It's not funny, especially when we're talking about things.
Peter, what are you
What you're
doing?
laughing about is how you're trying to justify
it's
it,
not
because
funny,
you've been trying to justify this the entire time. You're like, oh, it's
And you
because
don't
he's not
have
hurting
to.
people.
No,
Like,
You don't
you
have to.
shouldn't be
You put
justified.
yourself. You put
You
yourself in
stated
this
yourself
position.
it's not okay. So why are you excuse for your friends?
Well, because
said you
here's the
want to
thing.
have a debate.
He doesn't
You said
like
you
me
want
and
to have a
Guamgo.
debate. You said you want to have a debate, and then you bring 7 people on, and they're
Okay,
all
let's get
talking
them
at
all
the
down
same
now.
Half of them
time.
aren't really
It's making
speaking.
me
Oh
English.
my
really
god. Well, if
Peter.
your point,
Peter,
you like,
we're trying
Pete,
to help you.
Pete,
not
your
to
entire
mention-
arguments,
not
you've
to mention
conceded on like everything. You're not even argumentative. Like, where's your fucking unbridled rage? Where is your anger? Where is your fluidity in your points? You don't have any of that. Like, it's getting to a point where I can't say I pity you, but like, it's embarrassing. Like, you want to debate, it can just be me and you, and everyone else can leave. But like, regardless, what will that change? We've already discussed everything. It's like you've conceded that child porn's bad, and I commend you for that. But is there really anything else we need to talk about here?
I think you're just being extremely rude. That's
He's
just how I
avoiding
see
the
it.
question.
Is
You're
there
You
no
called me a
funny-
manipulative
By a lying
gaslighter,
thought.
and you defended Potmer, and then you lied about me, comparing me to a guy who sends like a 20-year-old man who like sends porn to little children and gets off to it.
just extremely rude. You bring like that's not the point. The point is that you're not willing to like actually like because you bring
We're not
on
willing to
like,
accept
some
your
people-
views
you're
on
ma-
this?
You're making fun of me, like joking around while I'm talking about like serious things. Like this is serious stuff, and then you're
Well,
making.
Peter,
like,
you don't understand the
bring
real
your
issue.
friends
Here.
on.
You're openly justifying jerking off to child porn in private. That's why we're
you're
making fun of it.
oversimplifying it because
I haven't made fun of anybody here. I'm
You bring
being-
it down. You dumb it
Sorry,
down.
let me
basic
re-clarify,
level.
Peter. Some
Dumb
of
it
us
down
are
to
making fun
basic
of you.
level, and it's really easy to say that. You bring it down. You dumb it down to the easiest level possible.
Well, you know,
Yeah.
you're victimizing child predators.
That's
That's,
bad.
that's
The
literally what you're
easy,
doing.
the easiest
That's
level is
bad.
the way
You dumb it
courts are
down.
gonna view about it.
Now
That's the problem.
you're making no. And now you bring your Family Guy friends. You bring your Family Guy. You put your.
I don't know who
people
half of these
avatars
people
on.
are, to be honest. I have no idea.
I don't know who the fuck these people are.
We have no idea. I think they just
I don't
gotta
know who the
change their
fuck's up.
name.
Dude, like,
I think some of
all
them
this,
might be actually
all
just
this
random people.
victimization, like, holy shit, you brought this upon yourself, and you're reaping the rewards from it. Like,
I'm gonna
fucking hell,
invite-
man.
I didn't ask to be
I'm gonna
mine.
invite my friend Glenn up here. Glenn, what do you have to say about
Oh my
Peter?
God, shut up.
Do we think he's getting a little too?
Guamgo?
Bye, Glenn.
People.
Get the fuck out.
He keeps avoiding the
Sorry,
question.
Glenn.
Can we point out?
I
Like,
think-
you keep asking him, is it wrong?
I
And
think
he
I'm
keeps
just-
avoiding.
Fucking Herbert.
Like, just say it. Just say it as simple as possible. Is this okay? Are your friends supposed to be doing this?
Can I just say this? I think I'm gonna have to.
No, simple as possible.
Because I'm
No,
gonna-
Peter. Peter, you don't
I
have
asked
to go yet,
you
Peter.
for a simple like the most
Let
simple
him
thing.
speak. Let him speak. You think
You've been
you're gonna have to
disrespectful.
what?
You've been very disrespectful this whole time, and it's really annoying. And
Why
you're
should I
laughing
give
to
you
yourself.
respect? You lied about
Then,
me.
then
Why
talk
should
to
I
me, because
give you
I've been
respect?
respectful to you. You've been respectful to me. I have no problem
You're
with
interrupting
you.
me right now. You're interrupting me like right when I'm speaking.
you
I
deserve no
take
respect.
10 minutes to start speaking, and you won't stop. And I just talk because you've been rude. You're doing
Peter,
this stupid.
I'm gonna make a heartfelt
Can I speak,
request.
or is someone gonna be
No,
talking?
no, no, this is a genuine request, and it makes a lot.
Yeah, can I speak for 2 seconds?
No, no, no. Like I was saying, you could speak. I just want to make a statement before I let you speak. Before someone stops server muting me for no reason.
Yeah, because you need to be.
Peter,
serious.
I think you should
can't
rebrand.
talk.
I think you should
can't. And you're just
rebrand as
interrupting
Herbert.
every
It would be
single
more fitting of your brand. Just trust me. Trust me on this, please.
Can you just shut the fuck up, Gwenga?
Oh,
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, fucking God.
Please
I
rebrand.
just want to say, who unserver muted him, bro?
You probably didn't, but anyway. Just keep talking.
I just want to say, I feel like you've been very disrespectful because you're doing this Family Guy avatar thing, and you're joking to yourselves about other things while we're debating. Like, you're not taking it seriously at all, and you're just trying to mock me, make fun of me. This isn't a debate. You're just trying to villainize me and make me look like this person who likes like cheese pizza, and I just find it really, really disrespectful and rude because I never said, Parlo, I never said you liked cheese pizza. I never said you liked any of that. Never. I never said that because that would be
Do you want
wrong.
a badge? 'Cause
I never
went out.
said I liked any of that. Meanwhile, Guamgo and his server.
But you're
is
trying to
saying
justify it here. That's the whole
completely
issue.
wrong and like incorrect, and I just find it completely immature. Like,
Whoever's
you
server
guys are,
muting me, like, please
joking
stop.
around.
This is a
Never
genuine
take anything
point.
seriously
Peter,
when
you're
you do,
defending.
just mock.
You're defending jerking off to CP privately.
Yeah, see, look, you're doing it right now. You're bringing up an easy point.
I'm using
that-
your own words against you. I'm not bringing anything.
Peter,
up. I'm using your
we're
own words
not
against you.
we're not saying that you're the one doing it. We're saying that you are associating with people who do and openly do. And that's not you have to realize that there is clearly something wrong with that, because that's not okay. That's a crime in most world countries. Like, they would get charged no matter where they are. They are going to get considered a pedophile, even though
Now you're bringing
like
up facts, but the point I was trying to make like 2 seconds ago is that you're being really immature about it, and we can't really talk about this if you're just going to be joking around the whole time, laughing like in a 7v1 debate, like just laughing to each other.
bring
If your
up
points were good, you'd be able to convince people to be on your side. But what are your points?
Yo, go on, give Peter.
No,
You agreed to a debate in the thing.
Yeah, I agreed, but I didn't think. I thought this was going to be like a normal debate. I'm just going to say.
How is it
something.
normal if the points are
Except-
so outlandish?
that's enough, Parlo. So,
What
like,
was that
tell
one?
us why do you think you should continue to associate with these people?
Of who? You see, you think that I defend every single person. You think
do.
that I defend
Your
every
videos.
single
have
action
been.
they do. You think I do. You really think I do, and you
We
think
don't
I
need
just
to think here. You
people
in this
because I
call,
wanna
you
rage
stated
bait.
that you support everyone.
Peter,
You stated in this call that you think Seb Motions is innocent.
Okay.
You stated
he
in
is.
this call that jerking off.
Oh
to
my
CP is
god,
fine.
Jesus
You
Okay.
stated
Christ.
that.
can I speak for a second? So the reason why we're thinking this is because you have stated multiple times, for example, with Potimer, you said, oh, there are other factors at play that could affect it. They've known each other for a long period of time. That doesn't justify it.
Why. There is lots of factors, and I think that's
Yes, but
important
it doesn't justify the fact that he raped a 12-year-old.
Yeah, you see, that's horrible. Yes, that's a very horrible thing you're bringing up, and that's true.
But
Shut up, Harlan. But what?
Bring up, yes, that is a horrible thing. I do not defend it. It never should have happened. All I'm saying is, I think it's more fair, like, to hold them accountable, like, and like, yes, he should be held accountable. That's what I think. Like, if he's saying, look, the problem is he's saying he's doing these things because he didn't think it was legal. Never thought it was. He thought it was legal. That's
He
a
was
problem.
taught this in school.
Yeah, he was
I'm
taught
sure
about
we've
this
established
stuff in
this
school.
already.
Wait, this is so retarded. What is this? I didn't know what laws there were excuse.
No.
Like,
And even then, even if he doesn't know the laws that were excused, his parents, his mother's saying, "Oh, it's not illegal because he has autism or because he was a kid."
his
or
mother
something."
knew it happened.
His mother knew 100%.
wait.
Yellow's mother knew that what they allowed was a crime.
Back
His
to
stupid bitch
the
mother.
point we made in the beginning of this whole debate thing. We've established that, like, Peter, you don't look at anything we've already said. You don't watch any of the videos that we've made about Potomac.
I have
Can you
actually.
confirm this? Okay? So then you already know all of this. You
Wait,
already
no, that
know
doesn't make sense. He was asking what voice admissions we had of Potram admitting to everything.
Exactly. We mentioned all those voice
Yes,
clips
but I
in
don't
our
think they
videos.
were. Look, I think there needs to be some more information.
Oh,
Like,
okay. So you think him admitting isn't enough? You think him openly saying that, like, yeah, I did it. You don't think that's bad? You don't think that's usable?
I think we need to have a better grasp of what exactly happened.
I think we already have a pretty good grasp on that.
Unfortunately, it's not me, by the way.
Because
but,
I'm saying right now, what allegedly happened is horrible. If
Not
it
allegedly.
allegedly happened, I'm saying it's horrible. Like right there, I'm saying it's horrible if he actually did it. Yes,
He did.
Okay,
it's
but
horrible.
he admitted to doing it.
Pete, we know he did it. We have the victim saying he did it. As soon as she got told, "Oh yeah, he admitted that he did this," and that's when she's afraid for her fucking life right now. That's the harsh reality of it. Is he did it, and his parents are making sure it is covered up. Like, we know Puss got arrested because of an AI call. We know that they're trying to get rid of the people who have been doing this because they
Smash
know
report
it's very much the
people.
rule. Like, would his mother be staying up and getting up at midnight to write long essays to say, "Oh, my son didn't know it was wrong. Oh, my son didn't do this. Oh, he has an excuse because he's autistic." No, he does not. But his mother's doing that. And to this day, like, the fact that he's like, "Oh, he said himself, I don't want her to tell them the truth." And he's like, "Oh yeah, Yellow is currently being prohibited from the internet, so she doesn't say what happened." He is knowingly allowing her to be silent because he knows what he did is wrong, 100%. And if he claimed to research the laws, if he researched the laws, he would realize she was not above the minimum age that she would have to be able to consent to that with him. She was far below it. Like, I can pull up hold up, let me pull up Florida Romeo and Juliet.
Anyway,
She would have had to be 14. She was 2 years younger.
Oh, I think we all get this.